Welcome back to the Parkland Report. I'm Stephanie Stewart, Vice President for Communications and External Affairs here at Parkland College, and this is the show that talks to the many faces around Parkland that are moving and shaking and making things happen. And today I have the pleasure of being joined by Terry Thies and Cindy Smith. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So can each of you tell me a little bit about your roles here at the college, kind of what you're working on and the different units that you're a part of?
I'm the program manager for the arts and sciences here at Parkland. I do quite a few. I wear quite a few hats. So for this one, I developed and I'm running the Csi Camp. So for this summer, but I also do a lot of event planning here on the campus. I run a lot of the fine and applied arts events, and I do recruitment for the college in arts and sciences as well.
Wonderful. Thanks, Cindy. And Terry, what's your role?
I'm the youth program manager in community education, and our mission is to serve the community with educational courses and hopefully instill in people a lifelong learning desire. So I have one of the best jobs, I think, on Parkland's campus because I get to plan educational activities for youth ages, well, pretty much we're starting out with 5 to 18 years old. And so my role is to plan all these activities, and primarily I'm planning summer camps and offering great summer experiences for youth, although we do have some things in the academic year as well that are there to support families and their children.
Wonderful. So we're here to talk a little bit about what we have coming up this summer, because there are a ton of ways for kids to get on this campus and do all kinds of interesting activities and cool stuff. So I'll start with Terry, because College for Kids has been a long-standing program that the college has run. So tell me a little bit about the history of College for Kids and what it entails.
Well, you're right, Stephanie. College for Kids has been around for, I think, about 38 years now.
Wow.
So it is certainly a tradition in the Champaign-Urbana community. And we serve families outside of CU as well. We serve children ages 8 to 13 in the College for Kids program. And we do attract children from the Champaign and Urbana school districts, as well as the outlying area, private schools, and a lot of homeschooled children as well. So College for Kids is a 2-week enrichment camp that we offer on the campus. It's a STEAM-based model that we use. So students are able to take classes in the areas of science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And we also offer culinary. And you can put culinary in a lot of those different places. It could be math, it could be science, it can be artistic even when you consider the presentation. But that's basically the model that we offer for our classes. And this summer we have over 40 classes that children can choose from along with their parents. They're offered and developed by professional educators. So we have an amazing staff, an amazing faculty that teach these classes for kids. And everything that they do is hands-on. There are no tests, no grades, no sitting and watching and listening to lectures, nothing like that. It's all come and get your hands dirty. That's what I want for the kids. I want them to dive in, get their hands dirty, and to really explore new topics or things that they might have a little bit of a passion for, and that passion's going to grow by being at College for Kids.
That's wonderful. I think there are thousands and thousands of College for Kids alumni out in our community. I think the more you talk to people in the community, you just hear that they started at College for Kids, and then maybe later they ended up coming here actually either for dual credit or to attend Parkland. And so it's really that lifelong interaction that we have with the community. And there's also a tie to some of our academic programs. I know that we're trying a little bit of a different model with the Csi Camps. So Cindy, do you want to share a little bit about that camp that ran for the first time last year and doing it again this year?
Yeah. So we're trying to expose kids to some of our general education classes and some of the faculty, and also the cool things that we have at Parkland that they might not know about some of our facilities. So we tried to pack in as much of that into one experience that we could. We used since CSI is so popular, we used that as kind of our umbrella that we're putting everything under. So we've created a mystery that the students are trying to solve. We have a fictitious university we've made up, Flatland University. That's where the crimes happen. Every year at the same time, crimes happen at Flatland. Don't go there. But anyway, so we have these crimes happen. The students come in and they're divided up into teams, so it's a bit of a competition as well. And they're going to come in and collect evidence from a crime. They're going to analyze that evidence and try to determine who the culprit is. They'll do some interviewing with people. It's really kind of an immersive experience for them. This year we're adding a little more to it. This year they wanted to see more game, so I'm adding more game into the program. They're going to have avatars, so they'll have these personas that they have for the week or 2 weeks that they're here, and those personas will have strengths and weaknesses that will play into whether or not they can earn clues to determine where these artifacts are being held. So it's a robbery. We've had artifacts stolen from Flatland. And so they're going to come in and say who they think did it, as well as try to find the actual artifacts on campus. On the last day, they have the opportunity, we subpoena their parents. And so they have the opportunity on the last day to give their findings in front of their parents and their families, and to, if they have those artifacts with them, they get to carry those in as, their booty, if you will, for what they won in solving the crime. So
that's great. And what ages does CSI serve?
CSI is 14 to 17.
So a little bit of an older age group from the College for Kids spectrum, if you will.
Yeah, a little bit older. Although an old 13-year-old could come in, so if they turn 14 by September 1st, because we're kind of we want them to be going into basically freshmen in high school. So if they're 13 now and they're going to turn by September 1st, they could still apply and come. So
that's great. And so the cool thing about CSI, it's this really nice hybrid between community education and the summer programming and our academic units, which is really great. So tell me a little bit about all of the different academic programs that link into CSI experience, because I think that's really at the heart of why this is so cool.
Yeah, there's a lot, and every year it will change, so I'll have to have about 4 scenarios. So if somebody wanted to repeat from last year, it's an all new scenario. They'll learn new things. They'll use some of the same things like forensics. So they're going to learn how to fingerprint. They're going to learn how to analyze trace evidence, DNA, all of those things you would kind of think of when you're thinking CSI. But they'll also do a lot of other cool things. So this year, because there's artifacts are stolen and they are historic, they're going to do a little bit of art history. They're going to do they're going to actually be able to throw or make a pot that's in the style of the object that's been stolen. Because I always like bones and I need to put bones in everything. One of the objects will be a skull that's been stolen. So that'll be there. But we'll talk about the significance, cultural anthropology. So we'll talk about the significance of those artifacts in that culture and why they would be valuable. They'll do some media. So they're going to come into the television station and they're going to do some reporting. They're going to go to the radio station and get to see what that's like and do a little editing in there. It really spans a wide range. They're even going to do a little bit of creative writing this year. We're going to give them some images, and they're going to have to write a story about the crime that happened with those images. So we're really tying in as many of the areas as we can to get them kind of to find out what careers are out there, as well as, like I said, meet our faculty and see our facilities. So.
Very cool. And in the real world, we're really synthesizing a lot of different disciplines in our work from day to day. And so simulating that real world experience is just really exciting to see that we're making it happen for students. And Terry, so you have some new programs this summer that are really hands-on and kind of STEM focused. Do you want to talk about kind of what's new for this summer?
Yeah.
Some of the same favorites are back, but what's new?
Yeah, I'll touch real quickly on the favorites that are back. So we also, in addition to partnering with the arts and sciences, we partner with Career Technical Education to offer our summer technology camps. So we have 3 sessions of machining and welding for kids ages 13 to 18, so that's a favorite and coming back. We have 3 sections of basic automotive technician, so that's also really exciting and popular with kids. So in the automotive realm, though, we have a new course, and that's our collision and repair camp, and that's a 1-week camp for students ages 14 to 18. And that's really fascinating to me because you think of collision repair and you think of the dent in your car and you need to get that repaired, or something that's happened after an accident. But there's a lot of artistic elements involved as well that I've learned from working with these instructors. And so this camp, I think, appeals to not only the student that wants to learn about cars and how to repair, but really has that artistic side going on in their brain as well. So that's another new one that we have. We have a drone camp that's new. We did drones in CFK 2 years ago, so this is now a drone camp for kids that are slightly older, starting at 14. That's full already.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's great, but sorry for those who can't sign up now.
Maybe next summer.
Maybe next summer, yeah. So we have drones. And then another one that's new that I'm really excited about is our Girls Quest Camp for ages 12 to 15. And for that, the girls are going to dive into learning about aerospace engineering. They'll do coding, they'll work with our robotic equipment, we're going to do a little bit of virtual reality, we're going to throw in a book discussion on women involved in STEM. So the whole idea behind that camp is to create this amazing set of experiences for young girls who are interested in STEAM. and to expose them to that. And we're just going to make a really fun, comfortable environment for them to realize, hey, I've got some real talents and gifts in this area, and I want to keep moving along with STEAM and maybe even go into a career with that. So that's another one of our really exciting new camps. Another favorite that's coming back is Land Survey, and that's for students 13 to 18. And it's incredible what they learn from Todd Horton, and he gets them out there using extremely expensive equipment to learn what it's like to be a surveyor. But the students always say, wow, they let us use this. They gave us the responsibility. And they like the fact that they can come in and learn something so hands-on, but be trusted and treated as adults to do that. So all these camps, we're hoping that once students go through the College for Kids program and they've had a great experience, they're looking to Parkland for what's next, what else can I do?
Absolutely.
And so we've got this amazing range of activities from the CSI to everything we're doing with the career technical education as well. And lastly, I just want to mention our first gig camp too. That's not new, but it's a perennial favorite of the students. It's a week-long immersion camp in what it's like to be in a rock band, a garage band. And they go away just so excited. They end the week with an amazing performance in downtown Champaign, where they all perform, about 5 different bands. And we have kids that ask their families to plan their summer around when this camp is offered. So it's really important to them. And they come back, they keep coming back. And because this camp is also offered in Danville, some of them love it so much they do it here, and then they go to Danville.
Oh, wow.
So, but the new
They're literally going on tour.
They are, yeah, they are on their own band tour, which is great.
Very nice.
Yeah, but the new part of that camp is, as a part of the camp, they record their own music and they put it online for their families. This year, they can stay 2 extra evenings for another couple hours, and we'll provide dinner, and they'll work in the recording studio and learn what it means to be involved in the music recording industry, and they'll work with Adam Porter to do that.
Wonderful.
So it's a new workshop tacked on to the camp because we know these kids are interested in it, and so they're all really excited. Amazing professionals teaching all these camps, so it's wonderful.
Yeah, a great exhibit of all that we have to offer the students
Yeah.
in their futures, and
Yeah.
thank you both for helping to make it happen.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll be hearing from our Dean of Learning Support, Derek Baker.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
you have to let me back in the class. I need to finish my hours.
Should have thought about that before disrespecting my shop. Lucky I didn't call public safety on you.
Please, you don't understand. I'll lose my financial aid if I don't finish this class.
I've given you plenty of chances. What I say goes.
You can't kick me out of class! Are you okay?
Hey, Dill. Oh.
Dill! Dill!
Thank you for calling MetCAD. What is your emergency?
Hello? Hello, I need help. Dill's on the floor and there's blood all around his head. He won't wake up.
Ma'am, what is your name? Did you say there was someone on the floor covered in blood?
Yes, please send help. I need help. I'm freaking out.
Take a deep breath, ma'am. What is your name? Where are you located?
I'm at Flatland University in the Black Box Theater. It's next to the main theater.
Can you tell me if he's breathing or has a pulse?
I don't know. I can't tell. Just send someone quick.
Can you tell me the name of the person on the floor?
Why do you keep asking me so many questions? Yes, I know him. He needs help. He won't wake up. Send someone now. Help! Someone help!
Police and medical are on the way. I need you to stay on the line until the ambulance and the police arrive.
Hello? Is someone there? Please help!
Ma'am, please stay with me.
I think the police are here. Bye.
Did you call 911?
Yes, but I hung up because I thought you were the police.
Who is he? Is he dead?
It's still Dave, the shop manager. I don't think he's dead. His chest is moving.
Well, should we call 911 again?
I don't know. They should be coming.
Did he fall off that ladder?
I don't know. I walked in and I found him like this.
Well, did you call 911? Is an ambulance coming? Well, she just did. They should be here by now.
I'm gonna go out and wait for them.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hurry over here! Help! Come here! It's over here!
I need you guys to stay back. Stand back. Stand back.
Is he okay?
I need you guys to let EMS through. Come on, let him through.
Welcome back from break. I'm joined now by Derek Baker, who is our Dean of Learning Support here at Parkland College. Welcome to the show, Derek.
Thank you.
So talking about support of students and the Dean of Learning Support role, so tell us a little bit about what your job entails here at the college.
Okay, so the Division of Learning Support includes, well, the Division of Learning Support is, as you mentioned, it's about supporting students. And so our function is to support really two things at the college. One is the quality of the learning experience that all students have. And then second is to try to facilitate student success, measured by student learning outcomes and also outcomes of persistence and completion, attaining a credential, or completing whatever goals the students might have come to Parkland with. We do that through three different departments. So we have the library, which supports all faculty, staff, and students by providing resources, loanable technology. We have a 3D printer. We have digital access to journals and databases. We can provide help with research. We have a lot of resources we offer at the library. Second, we have the Center for Academic Success, which is our tutoring center. We also have a writing lab there. We have academic success coaches. We offer some advising for students in developmental reading. And then we also have the Department of Professional Development and Instructional Technology, which supports faculty learning and also supports faculty use of instructional technology in the classroom.
Thank you. That's a whole lot going on in the area of learning support. And so I think one of the things that we hear over and over again from students that are either considering coming to us or coming to us in general is really the support that they receive at Parkland is significant compared to perhaps a larger institution. I think that's something that we pride ourselves on. So let's talk about the Center for Academic Success. That's CAS for short. That's kind of the acronym speak we have here at the college. But talk about how students, like, what do they come to CAS for, and what are the outcomes that they receive as a result of that work?
Yeah, students come to CAS for all sorts of reasons. So we have, as I mentioned, we have a number of tutoring services. So we have peer tutors. So these are other Parkland students who tutor in a variety of subjects. And so students who want tutoring in any of those subjects can come at certain hours and receive tutoring from other students who've shown an aptitude and understanding of those subjects. We also have faculty tutoring, specifically with math. So students can come and receive tutoring from actual Parkland math faculty. That's a very popular service. We have what's called the Academic Development Lab, which is an area where students can go and get focused support, especially for certain math classes. And so we have learning specialists there who can help students who are really having a hard time with the material in the course. They can get a lot of extra focused attention. There's also the writing lab, so students can come and get help with papers or assignments. They can have somebody walk them through steps and kind of get them past whatever a barrier might be on their writing project. We also have academic success coaches, and so these are...
That's a great job title, by the way.
It is a great job title, right? It's a great job.
Yes.
And these are individuals who help students identify the, what obstacles or what barriers might be in their way, and more importantly than that, help them identify a game plan for overcoming those, and helping students learn how to navigate the system and navigate services and find what is going to help them succeed. They can help students think about their learning style and how to study and how to approach their work, and they can also help students work through some of the Parkland processes and to know where to go next and what to do.
Yeah, I think it's so important that we do that because students are coming to us with such a variety of life experiences, either coming straight from high school or having worked in a different field and retooling, or never having thought that they would access higher education at all. And so I'm sure that you see sort of a range of types of students coming through CAS and some of the other services that we offer as well.
Yes, there is a wide range of students, and CAS is for all students. There's something there that can support and help any of our students.
Wonderful. So speaking, you said the word quality, and I think that's one of the college's goals, and is something that I think PDIT helps to support in terms of faculty and ensuring that the faculty that are serving our students are really best of the best and really committed to teaching in innovative ways. So talk a little bit about the work that happens within PDIT.
Yeah, so PDIT stands for Professional Development and Instructional Technology, and that's really what that unit does. So we are really fortunate here at Parkland to have tremendous faculty, tremendous professionals who are really experts at what they do, experts in their field, and great teachers. And so we really leverage that and lean upon the expertise and the professionalism that is here on campus. And we have faculty-driven and faculty-centered, faculty-provided professional development for their peers, for their colleagues. And so one of the ways that we help support quality is through the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning, which provides opportunities for faculty to gather and to share best practices and to help one another think about what they're doing in the classroom that might support the work of others. And so one way we can support faculty is by creating opportunities for faculty to work together. We can also support the work of faculty by providing the tools and the technology that helps them to succeed. And that's another part of what PDIT does. And so we manage the learning management system, which we have branded as Cobra Learning.
Naturally.
Of course. And so any students that are using Cobra Learning are able to access course materials online. And that's not just online courses, but our face-to-face courses make use of that as well. And so we provide training and we provide support for faculty to know how to use that and to try to use it in ways that are most efficient and most effective. We also try to find other emerging technologies that might be of interest to faculty and give them opportunities to experiment or try it out and to figure out how they might be able to use it effectively in the classroom. PDIT also helps a lot with media and faculty who want to create media for their classroom, like videos. It's becoming much more popular to use videos in the classroom. So we have what we call a green screen room, which is a room where faculty can go, and it's set up where they can produce their own videos. And there's a green screen background.
Can you pick a background like this one?
Possibly. So there are lots of different backgrounds you can insert. You can create your own. You can do lots of really creative things. We also have the TV studio here where we are, which is a part of PDIT, and so faculty often will make use of the resources here to produce content for their classes as well.
Oh, wonderful. That's a ton of content and ways that we're supporting faculty. But what really strikes me is it's not just about the practice, it's about the tools integrating with the practice of teaching and that commitment to our students, which is very exciting.
It is. It's all about the pedagogy, and the technology is just a tool. And so our job is to try to make it as useful as a tool as we can and to give faculty the space and the opportunity to innovate.
That's wonderful. So the library, so switching gears to that aspect of the Learning Support Division, the library is doing so much. The library is now no longer a place where you go and just check out a book or maybe have a quiet place to study. There's so much more programming and activity that really happens through the library here at Parkland College. So can you tell me a little bit about kind of what the library has been doing to sort of push forward, especially with some of the technological innovations that we were talking about?
Sure. The library has become much more of a place over the last few years where students or anyone can come and get access to resources that they might not otherwise have access to. And of course that's always been the mission of the library. But in recent years that's become more about also access to tangible resources such as technology. So libraries for many years have had computer labs and printers, and so you can come and use the computer, you can print something if you need it. But now we also have people who need laptops or Kindles or tablets or chargers or plugs to connect all these different things, calculators. So there's all sorts of technology that's really portable that students or even faculty or staff or even community members might need access to, and we can provide access to those things. And so we provide access to those portable devices, and I also mentioned earlier the 3D printers, and so people can, if you have an idea of something you want to create, we have the ability to help you create that using a 3D printer.
That's wonderful. I don't think that people know all that our library offers, and I think that our librarians are just really committed to serving students and the faculty, but the community can actually also access our library. Is that the case?
Definitely, absolutely.
So you can just come in anytime. You don't have to be a student.
Exactly, yeah. And we do have members of the community that come in, and they're welcome. The library is for everyone in our district. And so we encourage everyone to come check out the library. If you haven't been, if you don't know what's there, you should come check it out. Come spend a day.
The whole day.
The whole day.
Wonderful. Well, Derek, I appreciate you taking the time today to share all about learning support here at the college. And with that, that's our edition of the Parkland Report. I hope you'll come back and join us next time.